Oh, hi. I just wanted to do kind of a quick video as to why you should give a shit about me doing movie reviews. You guys don't really know what I look for in a horror movie and what's important to me and how I see them. So I feel like I should just do a quick video on how I interpret horror movies and what I look for. This is just things that I look for, that I care about in horror movies. Movies in general, really. Hey, boss. This list is not really a number one to whatever. It's just a collective of what I look for when it comes to movies and horror, basically, in general. So, and please believe me, I understand that not everyone sees movies the same way. I just want to give you an idea of where I'm coming from. What I definitely look for in a movie is when was the movie made? What year was the movie made? When it comes to horror movies, anachronisms don't really bother me if they're off by a few years or so, unless it's majorly incorrect. What I mean is, what era was the movie from? If it was from like the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s kind of thing. Especially because with that we follow trends in horror. Trends like the torture horror, the games, stuff like that, like Saw is a big one in that. What is it called? Found footage. The found footage horrors were big, and so many fall into that. And of course, the one that we all think about is the Blair Witch Project. So that's a huge thing. First person documentary thing, VHS, is a big one for that. I guess it's also found footage as well. I guess they kind of fall together. It's weird. Are they slashers? Are they talking about a social topic kind of thing? Like when they remade I Spit on Your Grave, which originally when it came out was a huge, not to get super political, but it's a perfect example, is when I Spit on Your Grave came out originally. I think it was in the 70s, I think it was like 73, I could be wrong. That was speaking for women's rights and how the law and everything protects women, and who's really the villain in this movie, you know? If no one else is going to fight for her, she's going to fight for herself, basically. And when they remade I Spit on Your Grave, that issue was definitely coming to a head again. What I mean is, what relevance in current events does the horror movie have, especially related to when it came out? So I look for that. Does it make or break the movie for me? No, but it definitely helps me understand the movie a bit better. And then what I really like to look for in a movie is character setup. The dynamic that I usually see is a combination of any of the hero, the damsel, the skeptic, the fighter, and the bad boy or girl. Because these are all aspects of our personality, where if you were to put all of them together, you would most likely get one person and the types of emotions a singular person would have in that whatever scary event is going on. But for movie's sake, and so the audience can find connection with at least one of the characters, they do break them down, which is why the formula of 5 teenagers go into the woods works so well, because you're going to probably find commonplace feelings with one of those characters. But if you were to put them all together in a person, you would have a person who is going to feel all of those emotions in that situation, but that does not translate very well to the screen. Now, if their movie has very few characters in it, your character development better be pretty damn good. So, and I know that I've run into that already in my only review that I have up so far. I know that I've seen that in plenty of movies that I have seen already, and there is definitely something that works and something that doesn't work. Now that may not be important for everybody, but that's what's important to me. So character development, character setup, dynamics, all definitely are important to me, because even though it is a horror movie, I do want an emotional connection to the movie, which may be weird for some people to understand, because for most people horror is just horror and you just want to see someone get ripped apart. And I'm not saying that I am not about people getting ripped apart, because I enjoy that in personal and work life. But what I am saying is that it does ring true for me, because I feel like horror is the movie genre where human emotion is the most real. For me, anyway. And I'm not saying that, like, supernatural killers are running around everyone's bedroom at night. Not at least in the suburbs. But, well, actually, mainly in the suburbs, if you really want to talk about that. I'm in a suburb. True human emotion usually comes out in time of crisis, and that definitely comes out in a horror movie, and you will find out who's the hero and who's gonna, like, trip you up and run off because you are a little bit slower than them. I always look for production value. I always want to know what the director and the actors have done before. I want to know how much heart has been put into the movie. I am a huge fan of practical effects. I understand where some CGI needs to happen, but if you can do a practical effect, that it's so much more in the movie. You didn't write it off and be like, oh, we'll just put it in a computer. If you did a practical effect in a movie, you put your heart and your soul into it, and someone had to learn how to be that character and not just program a computer to do it for you. So that's definitely important to me when it comes to a movie as well. This is a little bit ranty and everything like that, but I feel like I need to just express the amount of emotion I have when it comes to the genre, which I don't know if that's weird for some people, but this is truly a passion for me when it comes to movies. So I don't try to go into them critically already ripping them apart and have them say, well, prove something to me. I want to be shown something. Tell me a story, make me feel something, and make me care about something. Make me side with at least one person. If you can do that, then at least one character has been written correctly. So if I were to tell you what I base a movie on and what I look for in a movie, I would tell you that I look for the heart of the movie. And I know that sounds like hippie bullshit, but it's true. I look for where the heart and the passion is in the movie, and that may seem a little pretentious, but I just want to know that someone felt something when the movie was made. I definitely will talk about production values. I definitely will talk about accuracy, inaccuracy, character development, anything like that will definitely be something I discuss in my reviews, unless I super post it, which I will if it ever happens. I don't see me really doing it. If there are spoilers, I will let you know. I do not want to spoil a movie for somebody. So this was just a short, rambly video, probably long, probably 10 minutes, who knows, how long have we been here? Thanks for staying. But I just want you to know what I look for in a movie, and that I am the weirdo, passionate movie horror person where it's my favorite genre because I feel things because of it. So yeah, it's weird, it's strange, I love all of it, and I hope that you love it too. And even if you don't, I still hope you find my reviews interesting, and maybe it will make you want to watch a little bit more of a different genre. If there are any movies that you want me to review, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you want me to review, whether it's old or new. Definitely, I'm trying to do more new movies, and I definitely want to try and do this at least once a week. I'm thinking every Friday, like a Friday movie review. So maybe it's like a movie suggestion for the weekend. If you think that's a good idea, let me know as well. And like I said, any comments, suggestions, things that you definitely want me to touch on when it comes to movie reviews, let me know that too. And you can always find me on YouTube, Instagram, Etsy, Facebook, all under Grotesca Media. I'll have all the links below. Once again, thanks for joining me. Just for this quick explanation video, I will have a review up on Friday, just so you know, for The Boy, which I'm super excited about doing that review. As always, like I say every video, most every video, you know, whatever, it's things. I'm human, kind of, I forget. But yeah, just especially now recently with everything that I've been seeing online and just in person, just don't be a dick, because society does frown upon it. Even if a lot of society seems they condone it, it's annoying for everyone. So just be nice and, you know, don't be a dick, dude. Thanks. I appreciate it in advance. I'm sure you're not, though. You're probably cool, you know. We should, you know, do something sometime. It's whatever. I like movies. Do you like movies? You stick around and watch a movie. Okay, bye.